get the perfect forecast, we can always get that perfect coffee.
That is certainly true. Whether you like your coffee hot or cold, with foam or not, Big B is always making the perfect cups for everyone. And the best part is that you can always give them to someone too. So with that being said, Rochelle is brewing a perfect cup of coffee for a special friend beside her. Who is this, Rochelle?
You're right, guys. The person I'm standing here with is Evelyn, and I have to say, we spent a lot of the hour talking about the important and incredible community that we have in front of the counter. But now it's time to shine a light and embarrass some of the people who work behind the counter as well. So how are you, Evelyn?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, and thank you so much for joining us today on this Woman Wednesday, on this Buy One, Give One. Now, one thing I do want to ask you again, Buy One, Give One means something different to everybody, but what does that mean to you?
It means giving back to the community, and how much they've given to us is great.
That's awesome. And I know this community has accepted you with open arms because you are new to St. John's.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me, I know it's only been 2 years, but tell me a little bit about what this experience has been like for you.
It's great. I love St. John's. There's so many good people here and great places to see.
I love
and
that.
I moved here because of work.
Yeah.
Love working here.
I love that. And we got to meet one of your coworkers
yeah.
beforehand, Maggie. But I know I have to again embarrass you a little bit because now you are a shift leader in training.
Yep.
So tell me what it's like working under people like Maggie, people like Rachel here that are really helping and uplifting you to become a leader.
Oh, it's great. I love Rachel. I love Maggie. They're so helpful.
Yeah.
Maggie's my best friend.
I love that.
Love
And I
her.
noticed she jumped in behind just so that you could join me out here up in front. But what I love about that is they're always giving you advice.
Right.
And they're always giving you things here, and they're always giving you new tips and ways to kind of fulfill orders and to help people. But something I find that you guys always do is that you're never, short of giving somebody a helping hand.
Right, yeah.
You had a story about a customer that came in and you gave him a hug. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. She had her son had passed away, and she had come in crying, and I was like, "What is wrong?" And she was just like, "I need a hug." So I stopped what I was doing and I just came around and I gave her a hug, and she just cried, and I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, and I think that's so important because you never know what somebody's going through. You don't know what happened to somebody before they walked in through these doors. And sometimes it's just a smile. Sometimes it's just a, "Hey, good morning, how are you?" It's, "How can I help you?" Something as small as that can make a big difference. And I love that those are some of the regular things that you guys do here at this Big B in St. John's. But something that isn't always regular is the menu. You guys are always changing things up. So let's talk about the March Magic special menu items that you guys have going on here.
Yes, this is the mint chip cream freeze. It is green mint and chocolate chips blended in. And then this is the chocolate covered leprechaun, which is Irish cream and mocha. And then this is the Irish cream cold brew, which is Irish cream cold brew and sweet foam.
I love that. Well, what an excellent menu and excellent options that we have here. If you don't mind, if I could grab this one.
Oh, yeah.
But I would love to give this one over to you. But until then, thank you so much,
Thank
Evelyn,
you.
for joining us and just for the community that all of you create here inside this store. But until then, I'm going to send it back to you guys. Remember, we'll be here at St. John's Big B for a little while longer. So if you'd like to join us, make sure you do so.